Back on Inside Drag Racing, I stopped by to visit with the people from Howard's Cam. And Steve, what do you got new for us?
Well, it's our new connecting rod. It's a small block Chevrolet 6-inch forged powder metal racing rod. And we're real proud of it. We feel it's the first advancement in racing connecting rods that come around in a long time.
Why is powdered metal so great?
Well, powder metal, we had 4 goals in mind when we decided to make a connecting rod. It had to be stronger, it had to be lighter, it had to be American made, and it had to be less expensive than billet sets that are now currently out. And we achieved all those goals. All of our connecting rods at Howard's are 100% American made. The weight of the rod, we were able to get it down to 500 grams, so we're real happy with that.
How does the powdered metal work? How do you put it on?
First, we use a finite element analysis to design the rods and use a super strong blend of steel powder superior to 4340 material. When forged under high pressure, it makes a dense forging with no stringers or inclusions and a superfine grain structure that the 4340 forged and billet rods don't have, yet it's still ductable or malleable. In destruction tests, dyno and the real world of racing, these rods rival billets rods. We also use fracture cap technology, which makes the bore perfectly round and helps with cap stability and high horsepower applications.
Well, high horsepower, how much horsepower?
Well, with a standard ARP 2000 cap screw, it'll handle 600 or 650 horsepower. If you elect to go with the optional H11 or tool steel cap screw, we can boost that to 800 horsepower. But we can give any customer that would be interested the complete scoop with this free little brochure, and all they have to do is just contact us here at Howard's, and we'll make sure that they get the information.
All right, there you have it. Boy, the latest in technology, huh? Who would have ever thought about powder coating these things?
The NHRA Sportsman Spotlight with Bob Fry, featuring a closer look at NHRA Sportsman drag racers and their racing activities at different drag strips across the nation. Brought to you by Duplicolor, the leader in automotive paints, primers, and coatings.
For the diehard Sportsman fan, when you come to a race, whether it's an NHRA national event or a Lucas Oil divisional race, there's no more enjoyable class to watch than Competition Eliminator. And over the last couple of years, this gentleman has provided us with some of the more memorable moments out there. Bob Book, you got a magnificent race car right here. Been in the 630s with this car. Tell us about it, Bob.
Well, it's a 2002 Pro Start car built by Kurt Fleischman in New Jersey. We had it updated last year, 2006. We do our own motors. We've been building the car off and on. We don't race as much as we'd like to, but we go out to about 5 or 6 races a year. It's basically a sales tool for my business, which is I sell carburetors to professional sportsman class racers. It's just always been a dream of ours to be able to race a car like this. We love Pro Stock, but don't have the money. And basically this is a Pro Stock drivetrain in a dragster. So it's in a form that we can afford to race. And like I said, it's a good sales tool for us. It's something we have a lot of fun racing, and hopefully people occasionally enjoy watching it.
Well, it really is a great operation. It's a marvelous race car. And believe it or not, Bob actually asked me one time, he said, hey, if you ever want to take a spin in this car, have at it. Oh, I don't think so.
The ARP Quarter Mile Quiz with Butch McCall offers you a chance to win a Quarter Mile Quiz sweatshirt while testing your knowledge of drag racing. Brought to you by ARP, the world leader in racing fastener technology.
Quarter Mile Quiz. Well, in this week's ARP Quarter Mile Quiz, I've got a question to me that was sent in by Mark Valerio from Youngstown, Ohio. And his question is, years ago he saw that the funny cars would do their burnout, then come back and do a chirp or a dry hop. He wants to know why they stopped doing that. Well, this man right behind me is a gentleman that I remember doing the dry hops, and then I remember seeing him stop. So let's just ask him about it.